Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well. So in this class, we are going to learn about few Python concepts. That is like print statement, input statement, variables and if statements and etc. Okay, and we are going to create one project that is chatbot. You know chatbot, right? Okay, fine. So chatbot is just like a software application where it will conduct a online chat via text or text to speech. I will share you some examples with you. So, Swiggy, Zomato apps, right? So, in that app, we have, so for example, I have ordered some food. Okay, so we got some wrong product or wrong item. So, I have raised a concern in helpline. Okay, so that will give you the answers, right? Do you think the human is chatting with you? No, it's a chatbot. Okay, so it will traditionally behaves like the human, but it's not. Okay, we have so many examples like Siri, Alexa. We're going to learn about chatbot and we're going to create one project that Python program for supermarket chatbot. Okay, are you excited? Yes, let's get started. First, we need to go to Google and we have to type here Python online compiler, right? So you will get this one. So click on the first tab. Okay, first website, click on this. So this is the website for this Python online compiler. Okay, so this is the main area, so that you have to write the code here in this area. So when you click on this run button, so you will get, so the executant part of the code will appear here as an output. Fine. So this is the coding area and this is the run button. When you click on that run button, then only we will get the executed part on output. Fine. Yes. So now I just want to delete it. So now I'm going to type the print statement. So in this class, we're going to learn about print statement first. So I have typed print. If you want to display something as an output, then we have to use this print statement. Fine. So give the double quotes and I am writing here, hello, I am Sahasra. Okay, so when I click on this run button, it will show you the output as hello, I am Sahasra. This is the output. So this is the use of this print statement. Fine. So now next, for example, in the next line, I want to print as how are you or may I know your name, just like that. So give the print. Don't forget to give the double quotes because if we are writing any string, then we have to use this double quotes. Okay, that's mandatory. Okay, so now I'm asking, may I know your name, please? So what will be the output? So when I click on run, what would be the output? It only print hello, I am Sahasra, or else it will print two lines. It will print two lines because Python is like an interpreter. Okay, it will print one by one, like means line by line. Okay, so when you click on run, first it will print hello, I am Sahasra. Next it will print may I know your name, please. So fine. So now I need to give the access to the user to write the name, right? In the second line, I'm asking, may I know your name, please? But I didn't give any access to them to write it. So here, input is used. So print, or you can write your first. If you want to give any access to the user, then you have to assign a variable for it. Use the variables which is familiar with the code. So here we want name, so give the variable as name. So here I want to give the access to the input user. So type here input. Fine. So now when you click on run, you can see the blinking line here. So you have given the access to write their name. So I'm writing here, for example, Sweta. Right. So when I click on enter, so the code is executed because our code is only 3 lines. So when they give the name, then the code is done. There is no any other line to execute it. So input is this, like we are giving access to the user to do something. Okay, that is called input. For example, Um, for example, here I want to add two numbers. For example, I am assigning A equals to 10 and B equals to 30. So now I want to print A plus B. So how can I print it? First thing, I can print it directly. Print A. Operator that will add two values. Simple thing, that is a plus operator, right? Then type here the plus B. So when we click on run, it will give you the value of 40. But see, so when, but I don't want to describe the number from my side. I want to choose from user. I want to give access to user so that they can choose any values. So I need to give input, right? Input. So here in the middle, I'm writing enter the value so that they will also get to know, okay, we need to enter the value. Enter the value. Fine. Or enter the first value. The second input, I'm giving enter the second value. So when I click on run, so what would be the output? It will ask you what is I enter the first number because we have given the access to the user to input. So I'm giving you 13. So it is asking me enter the second value. So I am going to give you 45. So what would be the answer now? So the answer is, you're thinking the answer is 58, right? But not. See what is the answer. It is 1345. Simply it will calculate, just it will add two numbers because in input statement we have four things to remember. First, so when you are assigning input directly, it's defaultly it will take it as a string. Okay, here we need to add two values. That means numbers to do addition. So we have to give integers. So types of variables, right? The first one is string value. The second one is numeric value. Third one is boolean value, right? The string value means it is a combination of alphabets and numbers, like passwords, how we are creating our password. So it will take it as a string. So numbers means numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, -1, everything, and boolean values means true or false. So defaultly this input statement will take it as a string only, so we need to mention it. So you have to take it as a number and convert it into addition. So to do that we need to write here in, yes, before input we have to write int. So int is a shortcut form of integer, so we it is a keyword. Okay, here we need to write again int, open brackets. Now the same way. So now try to do it, it will work. See, now it is asking me into the first value, I'm giving 23. It is asking me the second value, I'm giving 17. So what will be the output now? 40, right? So when I click on enter, it will give you 40. See. So this is the way you have to tell to computer that this is an integer value. Take it as integer. So when you want to add two strings, do it now. So for example, I want to add two strings, then directly delete this one. Delete the int. Delete the int. Now it is asking me to enter the first value. So I will write here Sahasra and enter me the second value. I will write again Sahasra. So what would be the output? It would be 2 Sahasra. Sahasra, Sahasra. If you want to add any two words, then it will add. Fine. So that is the difference between input and int input. Okay, so if you want to add any string, then you have to use directly input. If you want to add variables, like values, then you have to use int value. Fine? Yes. So now we are going to learn about addition is done, so input is done. So now it is if statement. Fine. So now we are going to learn about if statement. So the if condition is very, very simple, I will tell you. Few will think that it's very hard to remember or something else. I will tell you. For example, if it's raining outside, take an umbrella. If not, no need, right? So if raining outside is a condition. Okay, so if the condition is true, what you have to do? Take an umbrella. If it is false, what you have to do? No need to take an umbrella. Simple thing. Okay, the famous and the most used example I'm going to teach you now. That is, you are eligible for vote or not. Okay, so I will. So if you want to know the user is eligible for voting or not, then first we need to give the access to enter their age, right? Yes. So now we need to give the access to know their age. So what kind of variable we can give here? The simple and the like familiar one, that is age. Age is a variable. Now we are asking the user to enter their age. Fine. After entering their age, what is our project to know they are eligible or not? So first we need to give the condition. So what is the condition here? Who are greater than or equals to 18? Okay, who are 18 and above 18 are eligible for voting. Who are less than 18, they are not eligible for voting, right? Simple thing. So type here if the age is greater than or equals to 18. Don't forget to give color. That is a condition. Okay. So if the age is greater than or equals to 18, then what we have to print? Print you are eligible for voting. What is else? Else is a statement where if it is false. So if it is true, it will print the you are eligible for voting. If it is false, then that is called print else statement. Okay. So now you have to print, and don't forget to give this indentation because it's case sensitive one. So we need to use the spaces. You are not eligible for voting. Fine. So just when we just see what will happen when we click on run. Click on run. So it is asking me to enter the age. So I'm entering the age as 17. So let's see what will happen. Oh my god, what happened? We didn't mention here as int, right? That's why. So fine. See, it is saying that you are not eligible for voting. We got an error that, so here we didn't mention that int. That's why we got an error. Fine. So in this class you learned about print, input, and if else statements, right? We will learn more in the next class. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe it. Bye.